Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
I am so happy, and I don't know how I can talk about pain, but I have the pain specialist, Dr. PHILLIP Appleton, who's a chiropractic physician, and I call him the Mr. Laser Away pain guy. But I'm going to just tell you that, by the way, good morning, Eileen. I know you're the wonderful wife of this great guy, so I just have to tell you, though, Dr. Appleton, you are, I always call you, you're very charismatic. You are so happy, and here you are early in the morning. You're going to go to work at 9 o'clock this morning. What is it? Have you always been like this?
I thank you very much, and thank you for introducing Eileen, who's not here.
Right.
But she should have come. She would have
Right.
get her
We'll
this
get her
whole
to
thing.
come one time.
But with your personality, how can I not be happy sitting in front of you, looking out the window, seeing a blue sky in Boca Raton? It's just a marvelous feeling. Yeah, I've basically been always happy. I'm very happy for my life. I'm very happy for my wife, my family. I enjoy life. And I enjoy helping people.
And you know something that I've said, I don't know if I said this to you before, but yes, you have this high-tech technology, this wonderful laser, but it's more than that. If you put the same equipment that you have into a room with someone who's, it wouldn't work as well. You know that. Part of the goodness that it is because people see you, they believe you, you see the good, and you have this enthusiasm.
People, when they first come into my office and they don't know me, after we have a consultation, we talk, they go, "You're really a cool guy." So I said, "I want to be a cool guy to help you."
Yes.
Then you can say he's a really cool guy. But it's really amazing when people come into me for the very first time. It's like an actor or an actress. You have to prove yourself. You have to show yourself. You have to show that you care, that you're in the part. And the part I am in is to help people. So when they come to me, I'll hug you, I'll touch you, I'll lift you, I'll carry you. I'll do anything to help you. A lot of doctors, not including my own doctor that I go to, they're hands off.
Yes.
I am hands on. If you went, all my fraternity brothers are here this weekend, and if you asked any of them, what would Phil be when he was going to grow up? And they said, something with medicine, and very touchy, because I always touch their shoulder, how's your arm, how's your leg? I've always done this. So it was my DNA to do what I'm doing. And I'm blessed that my guide, when you go through life, it's a journey, and you never know where you begin, and you never know where you end. And it's like your life as well.
Yes.
And it's like I'm blessed where my life has gone to, and I've been practicing for 38 years, something like that.
I can't hardly believe it. You look very young, and you see, you've never let it get you down. You've just really, like you said, you carried this with you.
Well, don't forget, pain is a very negative feeling. Pain can stop you from working, living, sitting, traveling, eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom. Pain is there. So, and because of what has happened in the medical world with opioids, which has ruined families, ruined people, ruined everything. So when you find an area where you can go and get treatment, as a chiropractor, we don't believe in medication, first of all. Now, I also started to do acupuncture when I first started over 38 years ago. Now I have laser. So I'll do anything with you to help you so you avoid being on the medication. People are tired of the medication. They don't feel well. They have diarrhea. They're constipated. They have headaches. They're dizziness. They're tired. They're fatigued. Medication can change your whole personality. Take that away and go switch over to the laser if it helps you. It's a marvelous thing. Marvelous.
Well, I was just going to ask you that. So you've been practicing a long time. Before you had the laser then, you tried to relieve pain in different ways.
Very good point. Chiropractic, natural way of treating. No medication, no surgery, no injections. Then I started doing acupuncture. So I started doing acupuncture with my therapies and my chiropractic. About 15 years ago, a gentleman walks into my office and says to me, I'm a salesman for laser. What? What are you talking about, laser? What are you talking about? Here, let me demonstrate. So I have him come in like you came into my consultation room, and he starts to talk about what laser affects. I said, oh, this is very cool. Let me get one. So that 15 years ago was very, very low dose and didn't really penetrate, but people responded. Then it comes back to me a couple of years later, they upgraded it to a 2 from a 1 level. I said, okay, that's cool. Let's do that. So then I got that one, and then another one came out, a 3. Heavier, thicker, it goes deeper, more penetrating, but you can only do one spot at a time, one location at a time. Then I saw this robotic laser, and it was like the first time I saw my wife. I fell in love. I go, she's the one for me. And this is true. When I saw this, for the whole day, I walked back and forth, and I saw it. And the next day, the salesman says, you're going to buy one today, right? I go, let's put the order in.
Oh.
And that's like the same thing when I saw my wife. I go, this one is for me.
You're the sweetest man. Every woman should have a husband like you.
And I fell in love with my wife, and I fell in love with this machine. So when I first got the machine, I started, you have to practice and use it and see, because it's a whole robotic laser. And the robotic laser, what it is, it's a robot, but it's a computer inside. So you have to program it for different areas. So, because if you have a shoulder problem, you have a TMJ, or if you have carpal tunnel, or if you have knee or ankle, wrist, elbow, shoulder, low back, stenosis, bursitis, tendinitis, boom, all these things, you have to practice. Even though you get the machine and you go to the classes to learn, I still have to practice. And
interesting.
And I found out, it's like anything, when you go buy a car, right? You buy a car, salesman says all the rings and dings, all these things. And you drive away, you go, oh, how do I turn the car on? You practice. How do you turn the radio on? You practice. And practice makes perfect, right?
Okay, I have to stop because I want everyone to know, if you've just tuned in, you're listening to Dr. PHILLIP Appleton. He's a chiropractic physician. His offices are located in Pompano Beach, and he is open Monday to Saturday, which is also unusual. He will be going back to his office today. And let me give you his phone number. Remember, this is Pencil Talk Radio. So just get your pencils out. It's 954-973-0710. Again, 954-973-0710. And go on his website, which is Appleton. It's spelled Appleton, Chiro.com. AppletonChiro.com. Okay, you can keep going now.
Okay, so let's go back to the robotic laser.
Let's do that.
Okay, so the robotic laser it's a robot. So when the laser beam comes down, it doesn't do one spot. It will do the whole circumference. So it's constantly moving, and as it moves, it goes in about 2-3 inches into the area. Increases blood flow, increases oxygen, increases healing. No burns, no rashes, no side effects, 0. I've treated, yesterday I treated, I'll go back and forth with different people I treat. I won't mention their names, though. An ex-football player for the Redskins came into me, and he's 80 years old, big guy, has a pacemaker, and he goes, Doc, can you do laser on me when I have a pacemaker? I said, no problem. So I'm working on his back yesterday. I had a 98-year-old.
Wait, go back to that.
Okay,
so you're working on his back. Tell me what that means. How do you do that? He lies down or?
First of all, when people come to me, good question. When people come to me, they have a lot of areas. So I tell them, please give me your main primary spot. And then when we fix that, we'll go to the other spot. I don't like people come to me, I have a shoulder, I have a knee, I have an ankle. I don't jump around. I want to do one area well and fix it and go on. Because I don't know if it's going to take. Not everybody gets well from this. Majority of people do. But you also have to be open-minded that you don't feel it, you don't see it, but what it's doing to you, you have to understand in your head how it's helping you. It's like medication. When you go to a doc and they give you pills, you take it. You don't know what's going on inside. You don't follow this pill through your body as it breaks through your bloodstream and your capillaries and everything else. You don't follow that. But with this, you have to understand what the technology is all about. And once you learn the technology and you accept it, it will help you. But it's not for everybody. I've done some people, and we've gone so far, and we can't do everything for everybody. Then with going back to the laser, so if it's a shoulder or a knee, you'll wear goggles so to protect your eyes. But most of the time when a patient comes in for like neck pain, stenosis, neuralgia, fibromyalgia, leg pain, sciatica, they'll lie down on a table, and the treatments are anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. And you lie down and you relaxing, nice music. It's like a spa type. And you just have the laser going on you. And I check on you constantly. I do all the lasering. I do it. My girls who do the chiropractic work, they don't touch the patients. They'll greet them. They'll bring them in the room. They'll give them a gown if they need a gown. They'll help them onto the table. But from that moment on, I do all the laser. I don't let anyone, like last week I wasn't here, the lasers are shut down. No one touches my laser.
That's very, very smart of you. I appreciate that. Now, let's go back to this man that you're working on his back. So he lies down. And one thing I loved when I walked into your office, you have this classical music. You have wonderful music, which the whole feeling once you walk in is really very serene. And I think all that plays into your healing.
Well, the most important thing is, when people go to a hospital or people go to the sterile medical offices, it's white walls, it's the white coat. You're not going to have that with Appleton Chiropractic.
No, you're not.
You're going to get me wearing a Tommy Bahama shirt. I wear sneakers.
Right.
I have a ponytail. I guess I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, you are very cool.
I don't know. I don't think I am, but people say I am. So after a while, I guess I say, I must be cool. And I live in my office. I live in my office 6 days a week, like you said. When I get done with this interview, I'm going to my office from 9 to 12. And I have a few interesting people coming in with different pains. And I get referrals from everywhere. One of the chefs from the Foundry came in, hurt his back. It's a restaurant in Pompano. Chef Ma came in, bent over like a pretzel. I did laser acupuncture. Now, what's laser acupuncture? And I've put this combination together on a lot of people. Acupuncture, as you know, it's the yin and the yang and balancing out the energy. And then I do the laser on top of the needles, and you get the energy flow from that and the oxygen and the blood flow.
Wow.
So if I get a patient a lot of people want pain gone immediately. A lot of times you can't do that. But so I do the combination. I'm probably the only person in the country that does laser acupuncture. And I don't really promote it a lot. It's like one of the first times I'm talking about it. I just do it on my patients, and they love it. But again, if they have certain situations of the medical background, I can't do. If they have cancer, I can't do laser. If they're pregnant, I can't do laser. If they're on Coumadin or blood thinners, a lot of times I can't do acupuncture. The number one call I get per day, per week, per month is people who have cancer, who are in serious, serious pain. My own mother-in-law, who passed away last year of cancer, she begged me, Phil, please, please, please do.
But you don't do it.
No, because the laser can stimulate. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. So when the patient comes in, they come in the consultation like you did, and we sit down, we talk to them if they agree to go on, and their history. Sometimes people give me a list of their medications that's on two sides of the paper. I have to make a copy. You can't believe how many people are on medication for pain.
Yes.
It's epidemic.
Yeah.
It's epidemic.
Yeah, I know. And I'm so happy. I mean, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't have any pain. The minute I have pain, I will be there. Trust me.
I don't wish it on you. I don't wish it on anybody to have pain. But, and people say, you're so excited. When you're in the room getting laser, I'll be in that room maybe 8 to 7 times.
Making jokes, having fun with them.
and telling them how much time they got.
Right.
Because, first of all, you're lying down or face up, depending on what we're working on. And I want to come and make sure you're okay, you're comfortable. I don't want them to freak out. And I've never had anyone ever freak out on this laser.
Well, one thing I hope that when someone comes to you, before you see them, I want them to see the video. That really made a difference for me when I was just waiting for you. That is that's the best, well-documented.
And that's free. And they can come in.
They can just sit and see it.
They can come in, talk to me, bring the medical information.
Exactly.
They have MRIs, CAT scans, medical reports. Bring it to me. I'm not going to charge you for that. And you can watch the video.
Yes.
And the video is very cool. It's about average people who have gone through this type of treatment, who had pain, who got improvement.
Right.
And
people aren't going to sit there and do that if that's not true. They do it.
They do that.
Because And you can see them. And these are average-looking people. They're older people, most of them. And I was so impressed with that. I couldn't wait to meet you and see
The biggest hoot of the whole thing is this guy who's like 72 years old says, when I was younger, I couldn't throw the football as well as I am now, and now he throws the football better after the treatment. I go, I like that guy. I don't.
Well, but put your chiropractic hat on. Now, you've been a chiropractor for so many years. When pain occurs, there's only so much you can do as a chiropractor, right?
Absolutely.
And now you have this added benefit. You must be so happy.
A lot of people, I've been doing chiropractic for a long time, and I've seen where chiropractors are hands-on. Medical doctors are hands-off. Take this, take this, take this, take this,
well
take this,
said.
take this. Yeah.
Well said.
And I'm sure there's some medical doctors out there are hands-on, but they're far and in between. Maybe the new generation coming are going to learn that caring is caring and touching is touching and being involved. I'm very, very, very involved. If a patient gets in an auto accident that comes to me, I'll send them out for an MRI. I'll go over the MRI with them. I'll show them on the chart what a disc looks like, what a herniation looks like, what a bulge looks like. And then I'll explain to them, we have many different methods. We can do physical therapy. We could do chiropractic. We could do acupuncture. We can even do laser. Let's try, see what you like. If one area doesn't help you, we'll switch to another area. Because when you're in a car accident, treatments are usually 3-4 months. It's a long, detailed out treatment program because of the injury that occurs in a traumatic accident. But when I treat these people who come into me from any age of 12 years old, I treated my nephew who's a basketball player at 12 years old. This kid plays in all the leagues, hurts his knee. Dr. Phil, can I come over to you? Comes right over. I treated my niece, nephews, sister-in-law, my wife, of course, Eileen. And
with the laser.
With the laser. And every age. On Monday, I had an 88-year-old come into me, a friend of a friend. I get referrals from past patients. Patients usually say to me, well, I'm referred by so-and-so. You did the laser 2-3 years ago on them, and I want the laser. So this one gentleman who lives across the street from my office comes in, 88 years old. He fell going to the bathroom in the morning about a week ago and went to the hospital, no fractures, no injuries, but he traumatized his chest. And the doctors gave him medication, and he just couldn't sleep. He had pain. So one of his neighbors who came to me said, go to Dr. Phil. He's across the street with the laser. So he came in Monday, and he was having trouble sitting. So we do the treatment on him. And I said, just, let's do one. Let's see how you are. Come back tomorrow. Comes in the morning, goes, you're a genius. Look at me. I slept. I was good. I was happy. So we did another treatment on him, and I'm done. But there were some patients that have such bad stenosis and been in pain for so many years that it takes us 10 treatments, 20 treatments for it to kick in. I never know. I call it termites in your body. Because it's like anything. Because like anything else, when you have termites, you don't know how bad they are until you find out. And with humans, they're different termites because humans don't usually tell you the truth how long they have the pain. If it's a guy, he'll tell me. I have a story from years ago. This one patient comes in and he said, I have back pain. So I started examining, took X-rays, and treating him. And then his wife comes in and said, did he tell you what happened to him? I go, no. He said he woke up with pain. He said, did he tell you that he fell off the roof putting Christmas lights on? So I go in the room. This typical guys stuff, Right. Women tell the truth. They really do, When it comes to pain, they're marvelous, So I said to him, how come you didn't tell me you fell off the roof? That's kind of important to me. He said, I didn't think it mattered.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. So, these, I can go on and on with different stories. I have a 99-year-old woman I'm treating now with sciatica. She's going to a medical doctor for 3-4 months. In Palm Air, there's an assisted living place, and people I treat in that place.
I know it.
The court, the Palm Air Court, I think it is. And I treat a lot of people there, and they all talk to each other at the dining room and talking. And so she came over like 2 Saturdays ago, crying. And the husband's 100 years old.
Oh,
Drives over to me. He said, can you please handle my wife? I go, sure. She comes in. She says, I'm this leg pain. I'm going to the doctors. I'm in so much pain. So we told her it's probably going to take 9-10 sessions. So let's go fast forward to yesterday. She says, my leg pain is so much better. I'm walking. Can you please do my shoulders now? So now we're working on her shoulders. It's just the most amazing thing, all the ages. When the patient comes into me, I look at them, I evaluate them, and I have to see, is it a chiropractic patient? And I'm not doing chiropractic on an older patient. I will not do that. I don't want to hurt anybody. When you're in the 80s, 90s, high 70s, I'm not going to be jumping on your bones, with the treatment and adjusting them. I'm not doing that. I got to be very conservative because your bones are fragile. So I had to think how to treat. And the laser is a way for me to treat. Other chiropractors may do other things, but I had to either do acupuncture or I do the laser. And I had to make a decision with the patient which road to take. Take the laser road or not treat at all. And I tell them. I had a patient a few weeks ago walks in, says, I want to stop smoking. And acupuncture years ago I used to do to stop smoking.
Yeah.
And he sat in my consultation room, the room that you were in, and we spoke. And I said, honestly, I did this years ago, and it does work on certain people, but I don't want to take your money. He goes, you're turning me down?
Oh, you're too much.
So I said, yeah, I'm turning you down. He goes, Doc, you're so honest with me. I'm going to have my wife come next week because she has a knee problem. And wouldn't you know it? Because I was truthful and forward with the person. Because, I've been practiced 38 years. The bagel place next to my office that you saw, they send all their customers to me because when they serving food, oh, how are you today? Oh, my shoulders, go Dr. Phil. Oh, my knee, go Dr. Phil. Because I'm there. I treat all of them so they know what I do. The owner, John, I treat him all the time. He comes into me, he's a really nice man, and he promotes me as I promote his bagels being the best bagels in Florida.
Let me tell you, a couple of people, a person named Bonnie Duayer, she's watching on Facebook Live. Lloyd Hassner is watching. And so I have all these, people. It's interesting. If anybody has questions now, they could actually write them on here, and then we can answer it. We've done that with some other people. But I want to keep going along with this. So with the laser, though, and I want to just go over it again, no one feels any heat. They don't feel any cool. They don't even know what's happening. But you set it for a certain amount of time that it's all part of the education of what you've learned, right? And then they get up and they leave, right? That's that simple.
And I tell them when you're better, and just send your friends. And I've become cocktail conversation. I don't believe at this age people are having dinner. They go, oh, I had a back problem. I had Dr. Phil. Who's Dr. Phil? Oh, he's a laser guy in Pompano. Oh, I'll drive down there. I get people from West Palm, Delray, Boca, Boynton, Pompano, Fort Lauderdale. I treat NBA players, football players, hockey players, baseball, volleyball, you name it, past or present players.
And so you, of course, can't make the commitment, but how long generally? Let's say someone has pain that they didn't get from an accident. Are you looking at 1 time, 6 times? Is it what's the average?
I guess I'm averaging 7 to 10 visits.
And how long?
Like that traumatic person that came who fell in the going to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that at short term. Short term is really acute. You play golf, you hurt your shoulder, or you hurt your knee. Short term is very fast. It responds really quick. It's a fresh injury. When you have it a long time, stenosis, sciatica, herniation, bone on bone, it takes a long time to get the treatment going. So a long time to me is 7 to 10 treatments. That's a long time.
All right.
If I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to tell you. I've tried. I can't help everybody.
Right. So if someone has pain, they come in, and then it feels good when they leave, but then does it come back even if it's within the next week or two? They feel really good when they leave, and then it starts to come back again? Is that how it works?
Most of the time, they never feel anything when they leave. They probably feel the same pain. It's a time release. So it takes time, usually 24 to 36 hours. So I won't see you. If I see you on a Monday, I'm not going to see you I'll see you on a Wednesday, and then I'll see you on a Friday. It's a time release. Yes, I have people who leave and they feel a little better, and then they feel better throughout the day, and they feel better in the wake up in the morning. But then there are people who respond. Everyone's different. It depends on the termites. It depends how long the injuries or damage has been there.
Your termites. Well, it's your personality. I still say that. Patients need doctors with personalities.
That's true.
And I'm so glad you have the personality, even if you are a termite. Or I'm a termite. I don't know who's a termite. But anyway, Eileen did really good this morning, and as usual, and we thank you very much for being here. We hope that you have a great, all your alumni is down here.
Let me just give my phone number again.
Okay.
954-973-0710. Consultations are always free. Come in, watch the video. I'm in Pompano Beach, very close to I-95. I'm open Monday through Saturday. Call my lovely office, speak to my staff, and
they're wonderful.
And we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.